And then also when I mentioned that most of these pieces were actually purchased at a thrift store, like this guy right here was purchased at Goodwill, and it was $7.99 for this big guy right here. Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm so excited you're here today because today we're talking blue and white pottery. On my recent trip to Home Goods, I noticed that all of their new merchandise, it's blue and white, and the trend's gonna be stronger than ever. So today I decided that I'm gonna show you how I use my blue and white, where I've been collecting it, where it comes from, so I don't have to pay excessive prices for blue and white pottery. I really believe that it really upscales the look of your home, and everybody should have a little bit of blue and white in their home. So if you want to watch this video, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like the video and share with your friends. If you're new to the channel, here we talk about interior design and decorating through fun DIY projects so you can unleash your inner designer to create a space that tells your story. So please consider subscribing. All right, let's get started. Alright you guys, as you guys can see, blue and white is going to be huge this year, and I've been collecting it for a few years, and I love to use it in different ways all throughout my home. I have gathered a little collection of my blue and white, and sometimes I move it out into the patio, sometimes I use it inside the house, but I'm always making sure that I have some blue and white in my decorating because I really think that upscales the look of anyone's home. It can be modern, it can be traditional or transitional. If you just add a few pieces of blue and white, then it's going to automatically upscale the look of your vignettes. Right here I have this plate. This is actually a plate that I use as a tray to put all of my little pills, my pill boxes that I've been collecting throughout the years. Some of them have, like this one has a little spoons, silver spoons that I use for entertaining. And I just gather a few collection of these cute pill boxes, and I use it as a tray and put on a stack of books, and it looks super cute and adorable. So that's one secret that I can give you. Use a plate instead of a tray to kind of corral a collection of items that you might have laying around the house. And as you can see behind me, I have my hatch, and it's fully decorated with all my blue and white plates. Now this is in my dining room, and I will definitely use those plates and put them right here on the table and just create a beautiful tablescape like the guys you're gonna see right now. I don't know if you've seen the video where I put this tablescape with fresh flowers together, and if you haven't, I'm gonna link it up right now so you can see how that tablescape was brought to life with all fresh flowers for a luncheon that I had with my mom and my grandma and my aunt last summer, and it was super fun to put together. You want to make sure that you distribute them all throughout the centerpiece because that's what's going to give the centerpiece some balance. But don't be afraid to just insert flowers as your eye tells you to, because that's what flower arranging is all about. I like these really pretty carnations because, you know, carnations is an underrated flower in the flower industry, and I just think it's so beautiful and it lasts longer than any other flower out there. Also, I love these garden roses because they are so beautiful to the eye. They just look so pretty and they smell heavenly as well. So go ahead and add that there. We have these really pretty orange roses, and I always try to include orange when I decorate with blue and white pottery because it really pops from the blue and white. I think it's such a striking color to be combined with blue and white pottery. So we just want to let them do their thing. We want to let them flop to the sides. And as you can see, once you start filling in with the flowers, your foliage becomes second nature to the bouquet, and it really doesn't matter whether it's fresh. I really like the way these grasses make it look a little bit more wild. Alright, one more rose to the little container over here. And let me bring some tulips, which is what's gonna give it that floppy look to it, a little bit more or less put together, and it's gonna make it look a little bit more wild. So let me get those tulips and I'll be right back with you. I love tulips because they have this really wild look to them, and I love to add them to my bouquet and just let them do their thing. I like the way they just flop from from the vessels, and I absolutely love that look. It's a little bit more natural looking because that's how they grow in the wilderness. So I just want to let them do their thing. I want to let them fly as high as they can, but just make sure that the stem goes in the water because they need water. Now here's the thing, do you guys know that tulips is the only flower that will continue to grow after you cut it? Together, as you guys can see, the blue and white is predominantly the main focal point, and it just looks so rich and lavish. And then also when I mentioned that most of these pieces were actually purchased at a thrift store, like this guy right here was purchased at Goodwill, and it was $7.99 for this big guy right here. I know that it probably retail about $30 at Hobby Lobby. And then I have this guy right here that also came from another thrift store that I paid. For this guy, I pay about $20, I think, but it's a really authentic pottery from China, so I had to have it as soon as I saw it. And then also I have smaller pieces like this, because this guy right here I would take outside, and like if I'm entertaining, I can put my forks and spoons. And that's another thing, you can always find a variety of ways on how to use your blue and white pottery instead of just having for the particular item that this is, like to put flowers in. You can use this to well, you can get multiple uses, so you don't just have that piece in your home for that particular use. And then the other thing that I love to use is blue and white on my pillows. As you guys can see right here, these are my accent pillows, and these I have purchased to go outside on the patio. Here's, I have a blue and white pottery couch pot, and I just put one of these silk grasses, and it looks fabulous. Nobody will know the difference. Because as you've seen before on the patio, I also like to include a little bit of blue and white to kind of tie the whole look together throughout the house. And then I also like to use, as you guys can see, oops, I'm gonna drop this right here, my blue and white throw, which is right now on my guest bedroom. And right now in the guest bedroom, I painted an accent of blue, and the rest of the walls are white because I'm going for a blue and white theme in that particular room. So just adding little details like this into any space really helps to tie the whole look throughout the house together. And I really absolutely love the look of blue and white because it really is classic and timeless. And I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this little talk about blue and white pottery and how to use blue and white and where to find it, because I really think that it is really important to add a little touch of this particular pattern or mixture of patterns into your home decor, existing decor. Like I said, it doesn't matter what your decorating style is. It can be traditional, transitional, modern. If you just add a few pieces into your decor, then it can really upscale the look. All right, well, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you use blue and white and what rooms do you use it in, and if you have a favorite piece, I really want to know. Also, if you guys haven't seen that video with the tablescape where I put all the blue and white on the table with fresh flowers, I'm gonna link it up right now, right here, so you can check it out. It really turned out absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and share with a friend. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you are out shopping, don't forget to pick up some blue and white to upscale the look of your home. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.